Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hardcore ARK Survival Evolved. I hope you guys are excited. I'm pretty dang excited. Today, our goal is to speedrun as quickly as possible Artifact of the Cunning. So where I left off, Courage, welcome to the stream, dude. Hello, hello. I'm glad you're excited. But yeah, the goal for today never gets old. Infinite content glitch. What can I say? But yeah, our goal is to get that Artifact of the Cunning as soon as possible. So where I left off, I think I have a raft. I honestly don't remember. Let's just figure out where I am and then figure out where to go from there. Because I'm pretty sure I'm on a raft, right? Yes, I am on a raft. Oh, right. I have my parasaur and I have... I do... Is it Sklip? Okay, so I've got Sklip and I got Tinks. I've got how much metal smelting? I kind of need a refresher. Okay, I got 300 metal going. I only have one in there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can realistically get Cunning Artifact today. I think so. Oh, geez. Lag. Come here. You too. Come on. Of course, this is how we start the episode. Ready for Lost Colony? I'm not going to play Lost Colony. I'm going to be completely real with you. I'm excited to see what kind of a mess it is. But excited for Lost Colony itself? I don't know. Made it. Welcome, Kane. Welcome to the stream. Sup, sunshine. Hey, Cheap, how you doing, dude? I saw you were streaming today, doing speedruns. That's freaking awesome, dude. How are those going? Yeah, Lost Colony. I'm not very excited for it just because, you know, I don't play Ascended, but I am interested to see where they take the story of, because Lost Colony, that's after, no, it's not after Genesis. When does that take place? Chronologically speaking, where does that take place? I forget. It's going speedy. That's good. It takes place during Genesis 2? Oh, okay. Oh, post-extinction. Oh, is it like what's going on Earth? Is that what's going on? Is it like what's going on Earth? James White, welcome to the stream, dude. What's up, my man? How's it going? It's going pretty dang good, dude. How about yourself? Yeah, okay. So it's what's going on Earth during Genesis. New villain. Okay. Because it's no longer oh geez. Freaking seagull. It's obviously no longer Rockwell because Rockwell's on the Genesis ship. I don't really know who the villain is. It's the supply drop. You mean the supply drop from Aquatica? The boss that's just the supply drop? Or are you referencing something else? It's Rockwell's tentacles, duh. That makes so much more sense. So much sense. Okay, so I think if I just park right here, I can try to get the attention of one of the, Did I grab Crystal when I was up on the mountain? I did not, so I don't have a spyglass. Then I just gotta go in with Tranks. Let me pull up Dodo Dex really quick. I just want to see at level 150, I need 26 shots. So let's make 28 should be good. On your single player, you're about to finish Dragon Boss, and I started a new PvP character. And I'm on map level 70 with 2 metal bases so far. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Does ARK Aquatica have a story? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. If it does, that's news to me. Honestly. No, it can't be you. It's you, it can't be you. Oh, that's a Rockwell quote. Honestly, I don't know. Where's that? What? Rockwell. Yeah, that otter looks thick. I don't know what otter you're talking. I'm confused as hell. Cheap, you're just confusing me. Level 20? Oh, he's almost down already. No, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water, please. Please turn around. Please turn around. Ah, screw off. He's gonna drown, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, we lost one. That's okay. Gen 2 boss. Oh, that's why. I've never done the Gen 2 boss. I've never done the Gen 2 boss, so that one is completely new to me. I built a stone one first and wasn't well hidden. It got raided and they killed my otter and pteranodon. Dude, that's so stupid. Why'd they gotta kill the otter? That 120? That's a 120. And he deals a lot of damage. Hold on. Level 120 takes 21 shots. I don't think I even have 21 shots. Oh, geez. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit rough. Sklip, I need you. Gosh dang it. My narcotics are over in my boat. Passive. No, stop. I think Sklip can tank. Come here, bud. I'm kind of scared. I'll respond to chats here in a second, sorry. I'm not counting, I'm just shooting. Okay, there he goes. Come on. Can I snipe? Okay, okay, can I snipe again? Can I snipe again? Can I snipe again? Can I snipe again? Okay. Hopefully that brings him down. I gotta rush over to him as soon as possible because I don't want him getting killed by something. Okay. Yep, he dropped. Okay. I gotta defend this guy with my dear life. We're gonna go that. I don't care. Nope, I didn't learn Spike Wells yet. Okay. right, let me catch up on chat really quick. The otter looked thick. Gen 2 boss. Bro, I had this guy in my chat and he was talking about a goon school and I thought high was bad. That does sound pretty bad, dude. I will say, Cheap, I've seen way worse than the kind of things you say. So, honestly, I'm not surprised that there's somebody who, you know, who topped your level of bad. You know what I mean? Broke my heart. I was lucky enough to get one at the start. I only got an otter at the end of single player. Yeah, no, I never really tame otters. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I really should, because their insulation buff, especially if you get a high level one, is insane. Like, you're practically just immune to temperature. Like, I believe if you get a really good one, you can be in, like, the final room of the snow cave. And you can just be there. Even if you don't have, like, any fortitude. If I remember correctly. Like, otters are great. I just never tame one, ever. Nuh-uh, I'm the worst. No, you're not. You're bad, but not worst. Carno. Carno's too close for comfort. Flip over here, boy. I'm gonna try to kill him a little bit fast. That's why I wanted 1+ to keep your point instead of putting fortitude. Yeah, exactly. Fortitude is a really good stat in single player, but I can't imagine in PvP it's all too useful. No, stay. I don't want you. Oh my gosh, you are hurting yourself. Flip, dude. I got 1830 run on your 10th attempt. World record is 1606. Dang. You're actually climbing, dude. But that guy says sweat with a beast PC. Is performance a big player in speedruns? Because I hate speedruns that are very high on performance, like computer performance. Because then that kind of gatekeeps the best records for those who have good computers, you know? It doesn't create for good speedrun communities, I don't think. There we go. You'll probably end up running a different category. Oh no! Gosh dang it. Flip, dude. Did he kill the RG? He killed the RG. Dang it. Okay. It's okay. That was my fault. I shouldn't have gone that far. I should have scanned the environment better. That guy gatekeeps 70, 90? Bro. That's actually, like, crazy. I'm back on Cunning Island to get a new RG. My last one got killed. Farming BPS on, or blueprints on Cunning Island on the server. It's pretty hard, though. Not like single player. I can imagine. Because don't they have some of the, like, the rates turned down? I'm pretty sure one of the rates that are a little bit lower than usual is item quality. Level 25. I wanted the 150, but this works. Please don't go in the water. Okay. Did I hit him after? I did not. Okay, good. What do you mean hardest difficulty, probably? Are you saying like the guy plays on hardest difficulty or what? Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pick this up, completely block him off, and then on the side at the beach, that's where I'm gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna leave it slightly open so I have access to it. Ow. Okay, at least I can access it. No, I will run the category no runs at the moment, but there's a good reason. Every creature will one-shot you. Oh, shoot. Well, dude, good luck. It sounds like fun. I mean, if you're good at the game, you just don't get hit, you know? If you really are good at the game, you don't ever have to get hit. That's what you're saying. Exactly. Once you get good enough to just not get hit, you just don't get hit. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, what was that? That's something I want to kill. Oh, there's an alpha Carno right there. Your dudes have no health, no stamina, no melee, so it's hard to actually get better loot there than on single player. Oh, really? I would have thought the loot drops weren't as good. But yeah, without single player settings, for sure, the melee damage, the health, all that stuff, it's boosted with single player settings. Even like tame speed and XP gain, stuff like that, it's all boosted on single player settings. So playing without single player settings, it's going to be way different. Gosh. These are all really high level raptors because the alpha or the one that wasn't even alpha was level 100, 115. Dang, okay. Two people in your chat were saying I was on world record pace but sold your run. Boss was being mean. Well, I mean, if there aren't any runs, then isn't anything world record pace? Maybe that's ignorant, but ain't that how that works? Charge! Oh, geez. $85. That Saber's doing 85 damage per hit. Dude, if I sell this, I'm going to be so pissed. Why is a Saber doing 85 damage? Why is he doing more than the freaking alpha? 62? Dude, if this is it. Dude. Only level 75 and he was dealing 62 damage. What the flip? Okay, 2 is actually managed. Okay, 135. That explains it. Oh, that run was on easy category. I got you. With people. Other submitted times. Oh, okay. Not too chatty right now. Maybe that'll change later. Hey, dude, Kane. Absolutely no pressure, dude. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. Is there a way to turn on the numbers in PvP? I don't have the option, like, for damage. No. Especially on official servers, no. The server settings have to be set so that they're turned on. If they're turned off by default, then you can't. Under advanced settings, you can turn on show floating damage, because if you have floating damage turned off, it won't show up no matter what. But if you are getting floating damage numbers in single player, but you're not getting it in this multiplayer PvP, then you're not going to have it. So it doesn't really matter. Apprentice bow, wow. I'm going to chug some stim berries because I don't want him to fall asleep. He had me taking quite a beating, actually. Not too many people to run it. I mean, yeah. Especially for newer games like that, it's going to take a while for there to, like, have a community built up to speedrun it. But over time, it will get more and more filled. For the time being, this is kind of your time to capitalize on the fact that there aren't people running it, and you can go for it. Knockback for the win. Dude, the knockback on the trike is so overpowered. Holy crap. I've taken out Alpha Rexes with it. It's not even that trikes are good, it's just that the trike knockback is busted, especially if you get on an incline. Actually, it's in my inventory. Ow. Have some meat. There you go. Ow, frick. Lock in. Dude, okay. Okay. Cheap, do you want to know how my last run ended? Do you want to know how my last run ended? I don't think I ever told you. So you know what happened? I was flying over... Okay, so I was leveling my Rexes for my Rex army, right? I got everybody, almost everybody done leveled, right? But while I was going around leveling creatures, right? I picked up a few Explorer notes over by Red Obelisk. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to upload some of my Rexes to Red Obby and then download them at Green Obby. Right? I'm not adorable. Shut up. Shut up. But I downloaded my creatures at Red Obby thinking I can just download them at Green Obby, right? So that's what I did. I downloaded some at Green Obby. I fly over to Red Obby after I was done with most of my leveling. I go to click download. My game crashes on the very first Rex I downloaded. And when I logged back in, do you know where I was? I was 200 feet in the air. And I dropped to my death. Oh, I just realized I'm starving to death. That's not... I'm not locking in by letting myself starve to death. But... winnable, to be honest. Shut up. Shut up. No, I didn't want Terrorbird Saddle. Yankee. Shotgun. Just slash cheat god. Cheat fly. I actually tried. Honestly. Like, is it in here? This is from some testing. No, it's not in here. During what happened, I typed in God, and then I hit slash before I hit enter, the forward or backslash right above the enter button. So as I was falling, I typed in God and I clicked enter but barely hit slash. That doesn't activate God. I can still take damage. Hey, yo, what are you doing with the dodo? I was killing them and then feeding them to the RG because I didn't believe one of my viewers. They said that there was an exploit. And also, this is true, by the way. I went to a test world. I'm shocked that this is true. If you knock a Argentavis unconscious... so you're cheating, I see. Shut up. So, if you knock an Argentavis unconscious while it has the health regeneration buff, if you do that, for whatever reason, so long as it has the regeneration buff, the food rapidly drains. Like, I would say... Hold on. Yeah, if you look at my water, you see how fast that's draining because I ate stim berries? It drains like 5 times faster than that. If you can tranquilize an RG while it has the regeneration buff. I mean, thinking about it makes sense. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. I have to be level 62 to get the RG. That's okay. Oh wait, no, I want you following the trike, not me. Because when a creature is healing, they drain food if the RG does it at 20 times regen. But that's the thing. The RG, when you eat something, if you're riding on an RG, right? If you're riding an RG, yes, regeneration does drain the food stat. But the regeneration buff does not drain the food stat. The regeneration buff is completely separate from the food stat. That's why I was confused. Because it's seemingly completely separate. But when it takes place on a wild RG, and only when they're unconscious, the food rapidly drains. I've never heard of that before until now. What that viewer was suggesting was I'm doing this all wrong and that I need to be doing like an explorer node at the beginning of the run. Not to talk crap about him. I'm not talking about crap about him. But what he was saying was I should do an explorer node at the run in the beginning, which isn't really good in my opinion. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the explorer note runs, but he was saying do an explorer note run and then tame an RG using that method. I don't really see the point in using that method at all, but like that's what he was saying. That's just how that subject came up, and I never knew it, but hey, I guess that is a thing. You can do it on a snow owl and a pig too. Can you really? I thought pigs just starve really fast. During a knockout state, they have a different code that makes creatures drop food. Same thing with passive taming. It starts the food drop rate. I mean, same. Just go tame a PT there easy and quicker. Nah, it's fine. I just want an RG. I caught a 30 Pteranodon, got 14 bonus levels, and I just used him with a low-level RG at Carno Island. I'm going to go back and get a better one. Oh, well. Yeah, exactly. Your first, like, your first RG is really just your placeholder before you get your good RG. That's why I just tamed this guy no matter what the level was. I was happy to have the 120 early, but guess not. It's all good. But yeah, I know that when they're unconscious, it starts the food drain. But why is it that specifically that buff drains their food? That doesn't make sense to me, because it doesn't do that for a tamed RG, but it does do that for a wild RG. That's what I'm confused by. Why does it happen for one but not the other? Sklip, can you please not go too far off the side of the... Am I sure about what? Cheap. Am I sure that I know that? Because yeah, I do. That's what I had said during that, was like, the way that it works is the food buff, or the regeneration buff, is completely separate from the food stat. All it does is regenerate. Did you KO a tamed RG after buff? A tamed RG after buff? No, I did not. All I did was I went to a scorched earth, knocked the RG unconscious while he had the thing, using a level 600. Like, I used... It was, this one right here. I used give one-shot rifle. I gave myself 10 of them at 100,000 blueprint quality until I got one that had like almost 700 damage, 700%. And then from there, I used it to tranquilize an RG super fast after it ate a dodo bird. And I guess it just works. You've got better. Yours is mid. Okay. I'll let you have this one. I'm not gonna argue. Okay, so there's a Sarco. Let me look really quick. A Sarco at level 150 is going to take 26 crossbow shots. So I definitely have enough. He wants to argue, chat, clip it. I said that I wasn't going to. What's... Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you go freaking neutral. I just said that I wasn't going to argue. What the flip? Where'd that Sarco go? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's distracted. What level are you, bud? You are level 20? Nah. Is there another Sarco nearby? I mean, I guess I can't really be picky. Oh, there's one out there in the middle of the swamp. Honestly, I could probably kill this one. Snake. That snake's gonna interfere with the process. No, please die, snake. There we go. Come here, bud. Oh. Ow. Frick. Did bro have like 300 health? 500. Oh, I don't know what the heck he got hit by then. I'm gonna leave the body because that's free prime meat later. Or it's gonna get me killed because it's gonna piss off a bunch of dragonflies. Like those. Yeah. Yeah. What'd I say? Dang it. Dude. There we go. All right. Gonna drink some swamp water real quick. Oh, leech. Alright, where's the Sargo gone? I really should not be in this swamp on foot. Snake. Oh, 3 snakes. There's a Sarco. That's a Capro. Don't want to piss them off. Is he coming for me? Oh, that's a Capro. Okay, I tagged him. I've got his attention. I've also got a Capro's attention. Another Capro. There's no Capros over here, so I think we're good. Kill this snake real quick. Please don't see me, Dilos. Okay, now I don't know what level you are, sir, but I'm taming you either way. And that's really not promising. Watch him be like level 5. What level are you, sir? 70. Really? And you're running away just like that. Oh no, he's coming back for me. Okay. So he wasn't... He was fear running, not torpor running. Okay. It's like, dude, the fact that he's running away after like 3 shots is terrifying. I might have just screwed myself over by killing the level 20. There he goes. Now he's actually torpor running. There he goes. Okay. This will also be my go-to underwater tame, so I do kind of want him to be a half-decent level. Level 70 is going to take 7 prime meat across 17.5 minutes. I need more arrows. That should be good for now. Just gotta get some flint. Capro. Okay, let's get this guy and get out as quick as possible. Prime. 3. Okay. Don't need the wood. It was actually a pretty successful Sarco trank. Haven't had that one go that well in a while. Two more should be enough, but let's try to get one more. No, I don't need that. I thought that was an arrow. There we go. 2 more is good. And there was another, yeah, another corpse. Just sorting the meat real quick. That should be fine. And I'll kill another something for extra prime after a little bit. I don't think anything naturally attacks a Sarco, right? At least not in the swamp. Are you stuck? Oh, you're stuck on a snail. Hey! See, that's my hide. Oh, jeez. Level 60 with a lot of health. Guys, we're gonna have a Phiomia. Let's go. Go for it. No, hold on. Alright, Valhalla. Your goal is to reach Valhalla. Have fun, my man. Argentavis needs a name. Let's name him, Junpoi. Valhalla's gonna go, do whatever he can to reach Valhalla. We all know he's gonna make it. No runs are only good if you're playing PvP like me and need to level fast. You had to do it? Yeah, exactly. I'm not a huge fan of no runs, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, dang. Look at you go. Like, I've done a couple, and it's just, it's not my thing. Like, yeah, it's nice to have a level, or to have all those levels, but most of the time, I'm not usually worried about having loads and loads of levels. Like, by the time... I'm never at a point where I'm like, oh shoot, I need to be this level, and I have to, like, grind it out. It's only early game. But once you get past that, which, you know, is pretty dang... It's early game. So once you're past the early game struggle, you don't ever really need to do it ever again. That's kind of how I find myself. Like, every once in a while, yeah, I run into this where, oh, I wish I could craft some flak. I wish I could craft my RG saddle. But, you know. Honestly, it's not the end of the world to me. It just means, okay, I'll do other stuff while I wait. So, yeah, you know, Explorer notes, they definitely serve their purpose. Like, they're not bad. Oh, I forgot to split the meat. Dang it. It's okay. I still have these ones. Actually, let me go like this. Throw those. Oh, there goes Valhalla. Dang it. You reached Valhalla, guys. Dang it. Okay. Well, I got 200. That's not bad. Maybe I'm just bad at optimizing Explorer note runs, and that's why I never really find much of a use for them. But just personally, I never find much use for them. Or if you have a low-level tame and want to get it leveled up fast without finding a higher level. Yeah, or even if you have a high level. Whenever I do my Rex runs, for, like, leveling Rexes for bosses, I just do Explorer note runs. Like, obviously, you can only really do it a handful of times before you run out. But I only ever really need to build one army before I'm pretty much set, you know? So I never really have a reason to do any more. PvP, you got no choice because you need to access the metal and better weapons right away. Yeah, exactly. In single player, it really doesn't matter. Like, I don't have flak right now. I'm pretty comfortable without it. Like, you saw what I was doing. I was running around the swamp with hide. That's very unsafe, but, you know. Xander, welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing? gonna have lunch very hungry. Honestly, dude, I'm with you on that. I'm really hungry, but if I were to have one, or if I were to have a meal, it wouldn't be lunch. It would be a midnight snack because it is 11:30. I am hungry though. Dude, I had a cookie, but I left it downstairs. Dang it. It's a gas station cookie. Those things are so good. Obviously not like baked, like home baked cookie good, but like it's still good, you know? It hits the spot. And I just don't have it. I need to go get my cookie here in a little bit. Damn. That's what I'm saying. Let me go get more prime meat for that guy just to make sure that he does tame well. Damn, US? Yeah. Or you're saying us, in which case I'm not sure what you mean, but considering I was talking about time zones and then you say that, I'm assuming you mean US. But yeah. Arizona. United States. Yeah, exactly. I was right. Let's go. But yeah, I'm from the US. I'm American. If I ask you how far a drive is and you don't tell me the length, like the distance in cheeseburgers, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Ah, frick. That new tariff by Trump. I saw the news and stuff are super pricey. Honestly, dude, I couldn't tell ya. I don't keep up with politics. But I'm just going to assume by that you mean just the tariffs in general and the prices in general. Yeah, they're pretty bad. I mean, they have been bad. And if they're going up, then, you know, at this point, we've all kind of accepted that the boat's kind of burning. While we're still in it. It's okay. Groceries? Yeah. I just went to the grocery store earlier today, actually. I grabbed, I grabbed an onion, a bundle of cilantro, a 30-pack of corn tortillas, and a jar of guacamole salsa, and it was like $16. I don't know what the conversion rate is, but $16, that's how much some people make in an hour. And I bought salsa, tortillas, and a couple of vegetables. No, a vegetable and a bundle of herbs. It's nasty. And I didn't even grab like the organic ones. $16 and before. I don't know what it was before. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I don't really keep track of all the prices. One thing you'll note about at least some Americans like me, at least the younger ones, we don't pay too much attention to that kind of stuff. It's just like, oh shoot, it's going up. Well, that sucks, and then just move on. Oh, dang it, I messed that up. No, I didn't need to split that one. Shoot. Oh, we're all good. Oh, no, we're not. There we go. I think all of them are good. I'm stuck at the edge of the beach looking for chitin, and I can't go to Carno Island with this pteranodon to kill scorpions. Too risky with your glass cannon. Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, as soon as you can, I would say raid a cave, dude, because caves are pretty dang good. What map am I playing on? Well, first of all, Tyrone Evans. Oi. Tyrone Evans, though. I don't recognize you. Welcome to the stream, dude. I hope you enjoy it. If I don't recognize you, and you have been here, I do apologize. But, yeah, welcome. I'm on the island. We're just talking about tariffs, I guess. Subject I'm really uneducated in. I saw a burger reached $8. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I went to a Filiberto's near my house. Filiberto's, by the way, it's like it's Mexican fast food. Not fast Mexican food, by the way. Very different. Fast Mexican food, that's Taco Bell. Mexican fast food, Filiberto's. It's Mexican, it's just not high quality. It's fast food. You wouldn't know. I wouldn't know you. I just saw you on stream. Oh, gotcha. Well, then welcome to the stream, dude. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you choose to stick around. But yeah, I went to Filiberto's, and the prices they had, it was... I think my order was like $12. I got a bean burrito, like a burrito with just beans in it, and a Coke. I think the Coke alone was like $3. Yeah, well, no, it would have been like $2.50, $3, yeah, because the Mexican Cokes, they have the half liters. Those are like $4.50 or something like that. Damn, dude, I know. I go by whenever I can when they have the sales going, because dude, you can get some pretty... I keep forgetting to split the meat, but you can get some pretty decently priced stuff if you just know where to look at the right times. It's a lot to manage if you're not paying too much attention, which I try to pay attention. Dude, I have so much spoiled meat. I don't think I actually need to spoil anymore, if I'm being completely honest. Might be able to just throw this in here. Yeah, that's good. Dude, you have no health. Holy crap. You suck. I don't have any cementing paste, no. So I need stone and then chitin and keratin. Got plenty of that. Do you have any PvP tips? No. I've never played ARK PvP, nor do I ever plan on it. I would say stay small, stay out of sight. But yeah, in terms of like tips, I'm absolutely clueless when it comes to PvP, dude. Sorry about that. The teleportation? I've never heard of teleportation. Like, that is a new word to me. I've hit America hard. I mean, I'm sure it has. I found that the more you keep up with politics, at least here in America, like, the crappier everything really seems. And honestly, it's just kind of chill if you don't look at stuff. Look at the important stuff, obviously, like, you know, who you're voting for, that kind of stuff. You want to look into their policies and stuff. But the more and more invested you get, it's like, dude, you're kind of doing it to yourself. Maybe that's a hot take. But that's just kind of my experience. I've tried like looking into that sort of stuff, and dude, it just pissed me off. There's a lot of stuff that just pisses you off when you look into it, and you just be better off not looking into it. PvP, you need to grind fast, get armor, blueprints. That's good. That's good advice. I say do what he says. Well, I'm glad we have something in common, James. When you're done in your single player, I could have a little something else until I pick a new map. That's fair. Just so you're not like, you know, waiting or in a passing period. You can just get right back into playing the game. And then when you're ready to move on, you're good to go. It's a good way to go about it, I think. Okay, so I have a saddled Sarco now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and swim over to Carno Island real quick. I'm going to grab the like 3 or 4 explorer notes, level up as much as I can, and then we're gonna go do the cave. Yay! You focused on metal to get a good house and metal armor and weapons. So you're gonna try to get some turrets going. Oh, dude, turrets 100%. You definitely need to get that going. Is it an offline raid protection server, or is it a just a classic server? I assume because you're playing Evolved, it's not going to be an official. But do you know if the server that you're on has offline raid protection or not? Because if it doesn't, or if it does, then you do have a little bit of like room to chillax when it comes to getting all turreted up and stuff. You do have some time before the onslaught. But if you're not, then that's definitely something you want to focus pretty soon. No idea? Okay. Yeah, Xander, he was saying that he just did his note run and hit level 70 right out the bat. I don't know, dude. Welcome to the stream. I would get them either way, though. No. Yeah. Like, it's so hard to give advice for PvP when I haven't played very much. So honestly, I would trust whatever the heck these guys are saying, and if they're wrong, then you know who to blame. Not me. Please. Where's this explorer node again? Isn't it a Helena node? Is that it right there? And I just can't see it? No, that's a bush. Where the flip is this node, dude? 70. What map? I assume the island. Yeah, the island, see? The island, you can get some pretty good note runs. Even if you do like one note run, get as much as you can, and then you could break that off and then go to your next note run. Because there's multiple runs that you can do with like, for like different parts of the map. Dude, I swear there's an explorer note here somewhere. Or am I looking in the wrong direction? Is it over here? Oh, I already grabbed it over a minute ago? What the heck? The flip? I didn't even see it. Okay. If you run island map, next is extinction map. Does extinction also have good explorer note runs? I can imagine. Have you changed many stats on the map? If you're talking about me in this playthrough, no. The only thing that I have changed in terms of sliders is mating interval, so that way I can get my Rexes laying eggs more like just quicker. But beyond that, no, I don't really have anything changed at all other than a couple like check marks. Like show map player location. I've got damage numbers. I got disable placement collision. And like 2 more or some. I don't know. If you can actually look back at last episode, and I went through all the settings before I hit play. Get a few for protection and grind out canoes for XP. Really? Oh, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Canoes are kind of like rafts, but I'm pretty sure they're easier to craft now. 35 levels. Let's freaking go. Let's go. 3,000. Let's try to get 3,000, and then the rest in move speed. I want the last explorer now because I know there's 4 here. So far I learned don't use torches at night, don't use forges or fires either, and get cryos to hide your dinos. Those are all really good things I would never be able to tell you myself. Just being completely real with you. Those are all really good things. I never would have been able to suggest those. So I'm glad you are learning, despite my lack of knowledge. And hey, if I ever get into PvP, there you go. I now have some pointers. Here's the last one. Let's do the last in move speed. 57 is pretty good actually, because that's flak now. So I'm definitely gonna stop over at my base really quick and craft a bunch of flak before I go into the cave. You get a canteen as well, industrial forge, electrical with every wire, polymer and electronics. That should be good for now. Oh, jellyfish. I'm guessing this is the first map to completion of the series. Yes. So my goal with the series is to beat the island. And when I beat the island, I'm going to ascend to Scorched Earth. I'm not going to bring any creatures with me. I'm not going to bring any items with me. Only my player. So I'll already be max level, but that's kind of fits into the lore of the game. Whatever experience you gained, you go on to the next map. I'm going to complete Scorched Earth. I'm going to go to Aberration, beat Aberration, go to Extinction, beat Extinction, go to Genesis 1, beat Genesis 1, go to Genesis 2, beat Genesis 2. I'm going to do all of them back to back. No ascending, or no uploading any creatures, no uploading any items. I'm going butt naked into every single map that I ascend to. If I die at any point, I return to the very beginning. I'm calling it the Helena Walker Challenge. I don't know. No, it's just a hardcore playthrough. My goal is to get from beginning to end, all one character back to back. If I die at any point, I go back to the island and have to start over. It's very tough. It's very rough because I've lost runs that I've been doing super good for the stupidest reasons. And part of completion of this challenge, I think, is succeeding despite everything going on, and I think that includes ARK's BS. So even if like my game breaks and I lose everything, I'm still going to count that as I need a restart. Like, yeah, I'm doing it very, very rough, but I think that it's the best. If I play PvP, my team will be Capra, Microraptor, Night Dino. What is swimming around me? Is it a Sarco? Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm like, what the flip is that? Let me... Hold on. I'll read your chats here in a second. I just want some fiber. Y'all, I've had Sound of Madness, the song Sound of Madness, stuck in my head. Different from Sound of Silence. Completely different band. But that song stuck in my head for a while. It's a good song, but my goodness. If I play PvP, my team will be Capro, Microraptor, Night Dono, that knock out you. I forgot its name. Megalosaurus. The land mined Dino, all in, all stun. Dino around my base, and he appears trying to raid, boom, stuns. Then with Capro. And also Megalo, nighttime, they rip with that nighttime KO. It's hell on earth. Oh, Megalosauruses are crazy. Also, maybe get yourself like a Baryonyx if you're going to base near a lot of water. Hopefully, if anybody tries to raid you through water, you can stun them off of that as well, because those ones are pretty good. What is the furthest map I've ever got to? So, funny thing. The answer to that isn't the furthest map I've got to. It's the furthest run I've ever done. And the furthest run I've ever done is I beat the dragon, and I was on my way back back to base after killing the dragon. I was running on my Thyla on the outskirts of the redwoods, and I got Thyla'd, and my Thyla decided to jump off a cliff. Because I was on the outskirts, you know how they have like a cliff that leads into the swamp? My Thyla decided to jump down. And after the Thyla let me go, he threw me off the edge and I died. So I have killed all 3 bosses before, and I was pretty much ready for the Overseer, but I lost everything. And then my second my second longest run was actually the run, not before this, but the run before the last one. I got up to the point where I could kill the bosses. I had pretty much everything ready, but then my game glitched. It crashed while I was at an obelisk because I had downloaded a creature, and I booted the game back up, and when I came back, I was 200 feet in the air and I dropped to my death. What map did the Thyla thing happen on? Thylas can only jump you on the island, I believe. Maybe Aberration. Like, Aberrant Thylas. I don't know if Aberrant Thylas even exist, actually. But yeah, it was on the island. And I also, yeah, I said I killed Dragon. That could only happen on the island. All right, boys, let's do a cave run real quick. I did not pump my oxygen stat. I can't do that yet. Nope. That is not available yet. Because I need 200 oxygen at least, or else I will drown. What can I do for a few extra levels? I've got a lot of... I'm going to make some narcotics since I have a lot of XP boost. Yep, stun LOL, and also kite the jellyfish near your base. If it's underwater, no one will try to raid if they're using a Bassie. Bassie takes extra damage in depths. Are you saying like underwater base? I was just talking about like base near the water, and then if anybody tried to get in through the water or like tried to get around, like circumvent your turrets by going through the water, you would have a berry that can stun them. But that would also work too. You're not wrong there. I remember Trudon. Trudon plus Microraptor is super hell at nighttime. I can imagine, because Trudon's, it only takes what, 3 bites and you go to sleep right off the bat. Like, Trudons are nasty, especially Microraptor getting knocked off your creature and stunned at the same time. That sucks. Do tamed Microraptors, are they just as like broken as wild ones? Because I know like Perlovias, I think they nerf them a little bit once you actually tame them. Oh, so I haven't reached Scorched Earth? No, I have not. Am I going to do Fjordur and Ragnarok as well? My plan is not to do any of the non-canon arcs. That's why I'm like saying it's the Helena challenge or whatever as a stupid joke, because I am doing all the main storyline maps. My only goal is to complete all the main storyline maps. If I get to the end, I might decide, you know what, let's see how far I can get, and I'll hop onto the center and see how far I can get. If I beat the center, I'll move on to Ragnarok. If I beat Ragnarok, I'll move on to Valguero. I'll just have to be really careful. Then Valguero, it's what comes after Valguero? It's not Crystal Isles, is it? I feel like I'm missing one. But whatever comes after Valguero, Crystal Isles, then Lost Island, and then Fjordur. If I even get that far. Which, there's a very good chance that I don't. If I can do it, then, you know what, I just might, but as of now, that is not in my game plan. I'll just throw that out there. It is not in my game plan. I think for me, underwater is super safe, no flyers, so yeah, that's fair. Especially if you can get into one of those like underwater caves and build a base there. I would be careful though. I heard from somebody once upon a time that if you aren't, or that if your base is exposed, you can still get attacked by somebody if they use a Tuso. They can actually like reach their tentacles into the base itself and attack you from there. Like from the outside, they can reach inside and attack you. So something to consider. How much XP is this? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need more. Actually, what I'll do is I'm actually gonna move my stuff somewhere where there's more bushes, because at the moment there's not very many bushes in this area. If he tames Trudon, Microraptor, Carno, Perlovia, Megalo, and breed them and put in his base dam, I think there will be one who will rage in YouTube cussing it at James. Oh, 100%. No, if you that's like it's like rage baiting but in ARK. Just you build like the absolute like most cancer build possible for your base protection. You're gonna piss a lot of people off. But at the same time, it's also kind of their fault, because they're the ones who keep on going at you with all of that crap. Maybe there are ways to circumvent it. Well, like if they got a Giga and they raid you with a Giga, I'm sure most of those things aren't really dangerous. Maybe the Microraptor. But if they knock you off with a Microraptor, I think you just like pop off like on top of the Giga. So that might not be... It might not work, but if you're underwater, then yeah, that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the good advice. Yeah, of course, dude. No problem. Really loving the stream, man. Well, thank you, Tyrone. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, this is actually one of the chattier streams. I'm really happy when I get chatty streams because sometimes I'll hop on and like there's maybe one person who's talking and they're talking very inconsistently. When that kind of stuff happens, it's usually just pretty chill. Like I'm not talking at all unless I'm like narrating what I'm doing. But yeah, no, when we got people talking, then dude, I think it's a freaking blast. I think it's a freaking blast either way, but when I've got somebody to talk to, it makes it so much more enjoyable. So I'm really glad you're enjoying it, dude. Because I am a YouTuber and I have to, it's like a legal obligation or else I can get shot. Do consider subscribing. I gotta advertise. Shameless plug. Do consider subscribing. It'd really help out a lot. Like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I usually start sometime between 10:30 and 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is Arizona, by the way. So, yeah. If at any point you ever feel, if you're up late, if you're American, if you're up late and you want to hop on stream, hey, dude, love to have you. Gives me someone to talk to. The Tuso, if you know what's the range, then it's okay. You need to know the range. Yeah, so I would, if I had to make a suggestion, if that's the case, go to a single player world, force team a Tuso, put in some enemy creatures in like a underwater cave, and see what areas you can reach and what you can't reach. And then once you find one that's probably the safest or at least the easiest to protect, then yeah, no. Probably base there. I think that's the strat. I'm trying to figure something out. I didn't go into the caves because on some servers it could be up to 6 times damage depending on what one. Oh shoot. I mean, that makes sense. Because you don't really want people to be basing in those places, and if they do, it's kind of overpowered. So I can get why, like, servers would make it super hard to do that. I need more. I need another pestle and mortar. This sucks. Build underwater, your main base, search for a good map with a good underwater caves, and yep, good single player strat. I mean, yeah, I would agree. You can't take PvE dinos or characters into PvP, unfortunately. Well, I think what he's saying is jump servers until you can find a server that has like a good underwater base open. And then from there, just make that your home. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Narcotics. All the same. Narcotics. Level 62, that's going to be my Argentavis. Yay! Now I can actually fly. I just need chitin, which is in here. As well as keratin. Let's go. Hide, fiber, hide, Argentavis. More hide. There we go. Beautiful. And that right there is flight achieved. 464 weight. I wish it was more, but that's okay. Thank you, because I am single player, so I'll try my best to make a small, or to find a small one. Yeah, because you're single player, you don't need anything super big. The only time you want big ones is if you have a lot of people, especially when you get raided. Because imagine being a single person with a mega base and then getting raided by like 5 people, and you're running around what's basically just a mansion with 5 serial killers. Like, that sounds like a really stupid thing to put yourself through. So yeah, definitely try to get something that fits the size, and then something that is easily defendable with one person that wouldn't work for multiple people. Emphasis on that, because if you get somewhere that works for single player but does not work for multiplayer, what you'll essentially do is you will make it you'll give people who are multiplayer, you'll give them a hard time even trying to raid you to begin with. So at the end of the day, it works out in your favor. Burb unlocked. Dude, I've needed to unlock Burb. Gonna stop these from crafting really quick because I gotta fly out, or I gotta swim away, and I don't want those. I want the experience. We're gonna name this guy Getsis. If you know, you know. I'm sure most people know, but still. If you know, you know. Like Lost Island, Fjordur, those maps have good underwater caves. I don't actually know much about the underwater caves on those maps. The only ones I know about the only underwater caves that I really know about are the islands. I haven't really spent much time on Lost Island. And Fjordur I have spent a good amount of time on, but I don't think I ever did any underwater caving. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. At least I did the artifact caves, but that's about it. The island there is easy cave. You can get one. It's good if you build it up. That is a dangerous cave or a hard cave. Don't try to kill the wild dino. Then RIP for raiders. Yeah. What's up, Sean? What's up, brother? No, it wasn't brother. It was what's up, bro. Sorry. I went Jamaican on you for a second. Cheap, you gave me some watch time. I appreciate you, dude. You have a good night. Wow, good strategy. Dolphin is best for doing artifact underwater. I actually find Sarko to be better, personally. I've done testing with Dolphin. Oh, geez. But these guys, if I accidentally get hit like that, for instance, he can usually... Yeah, you see, I can actually tank a little bit. Oh, geez. I can usually tank a little bit much better than... Dolphin can. Plus, I can do this. And not only that, but I can actually do Explorer Note runs on Sarkos. So I can usually get them leveled pretty dang quickly versus... Dolphins, which I have to level organically, which dolphins can't kill anything, dude. Why did I eat rare flower? Because I wanted to drag out any creatures that were like hiding in the bushes and stuff. Because those creatures, if you're not paying attention, they will kill you. Like, imagine you don't see like a Tues, for instance, and when you see him, it's too late. Ah, jeez. Please don't give me rabies. Please don't give me rabies. Dude, if I get rabies, I'm gonna be pretty dang mad. Wow, a good strategy on the island because I'm comfortable there. I know the map. Yeah. I'm really comfortable with the island. Since I've done the island so many times. I don't need that anymore. Those are eels, so I need to be really careful dodging them. Sharks. This is the only thing that I hate about the Sarko, is that if you're not making straight lines, the descension is way slower. Okay, so we got eels right there in that corner. We got alpha shark as well as a jellyfish hugging the top of the artifact, or that chamber right there. And we got a donkey in this room. I rarely see creatures in here. Oh, dude, no, let's not do that. I don't like that. Jellyfish. I'm gonna get shocked. I'm gonna get shocked. No, I'm not, because I'm absolutely awesome. Gonna go straight up, dodge the Mosa. Gonna go straight to the air because I'm about to drown. Watch out for jelly. My heartbeat is very irregular and it's pounding out of my chest. It almost kind of hurts a little bit. I'm just kidding, it doesn't hurt, but it is still anxiety inducing. You ever just get like anxiety from your heart beating like too hard? I get that sometimes. Probably not good. Oh well. When I freak out, I ramble, so I do apologize that I was rambling so much. Holy crap. I just realized how much I was talking during that whole thing. I'm sorry. Well, there we go, guys. That's the artifact run. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is so nasty. That is actually such garbage. Holy crap, that is so cancer. That is so cancer. Kane saying few. It is not few. It is not few. It is not few. Well, I guess he served his purpose for the time being. I will need a new one for the brute cave. Yeah, there goes Getsis. Bassy is best for those caves. You can't kill everything and just do your thing in Peace and Brute and Cunning caves. Or you can kill. I don't find that to be true personally, considering they're like level 300s and whatnot. But I mean, if you can get that to work, then hey, hats off. Hats off to you. I've just never been able to get that to work myself. I don't spend much time in the water. I really don't like it. Kane, if you spoke too soon. Just a little bit, but it's okay. I forgive you. Now, I don't know why that dude wasn't actually, like, hitting me. That, shark. Is it that specific? Is it my movement speed? Because, like, you can hurt me. Like, yeah, you can hurt me. So I don't have God or anything. I actually have no idea what the heck was happening there. Because you guys saw that, like, the shark was biting me, but I think I was moving just fast enough to get out of his bite range. That's really interesting. I didn't even know that was possible. Oh, my food does drain super fast. Or is it draining because I'm flying? Wait, let's let this buff run out. Oh no, it was because it was okay. So the buff was working to regenerate my stamina. That's why it was consuming food. So maybe it consumes food when you're healing as well, when it's actually like actively healing you. Because, okay, if I go ahead and I kill this guy really quick. it's draining fast, but once I get all my stamina, it stops. So maybe when he's hurt. Yeah, that drains the food super fast. Is it also working to, like, does it work against torpor as well? No, it does not. That's so weird. That's an interesting mechanic. I want to know how that works more, but that's just weird. Tamed Bassie, don't try imprinting one. You're cleaning house. I've never done any underwater breeding, so honestly, that's never gonna be a problem for me. Yeah, I think you were just too fast for the shark. I think so too, honestly. I just got from like beginning to end super fast. Or for the shark, I was outrunning him super fast. Sorry, I was like half reading the next message as well, so I was kind of like half responding to that as well. Leo Messi, I don't recognize you. Welcome to stream, dude. I hope you enjoy it. But a baryonyx would be a great choice for the easy underwater cave. I mean, yeah, I can see that. For me personally, that cave, for both underwater caves, I just find it easier to run to the end, and then from there, like, turn around and try to scare them away, you know? Because once you get to the artifact room, there could be like jellyfish and there will be jellyfish, there will be eels in like the bushes and stuff. So I find going onto land and then just shooting at them to scare them away from the artifact, because if you shoot them while you're in the while you're on land, they run away. So once they all run away, you can then jump down, grab the artifact, and just book it. Airy, welcome to the stream, dude. I don't recognize you. Oh, I have recognized you. I feel like I might have seen you, but yeah. Is this they're Pokemans with dinosaurs? Yes, it is. That is exactly what this is. With your imprinted Bassie, 180,000 health, 2,500 stam, and 2,000 melee, and I killed everything in the Cunning, Tuso, and Alpha Mosas included. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, right. I forgot about the jellyfish. It's all good. Yeah. Monkey. Wait, there's a monkey? There's a monkey? Is that him? Kane, how did you see the monkeys from that far away? What the flip? Okay, dude. Well, I'm definitely saving one. Thank you. I ain't complaining. For anyone new to my streams, I freaking love monkeys. Monkeys are amazing in this game. Oh, a monkey ran by my boat. Okay, that makes more sense. I wasn't really paying much attention. I was looking over at chat. Level 40, level 50. Oh, he's scared. No, frick, dude. Oh, the other monkey's scared too. Okay, I don't want you alive, since I'm going to be taming the other one. There we go. Reject humanity. Return to monkey. I agree. Return to monkey. But yeah, I find monkeys to be absolutely broken, because I have had playthroughs saved because I was almost going to die, and my monkey decided, ooh, whips out a piece of poop and just chucks it at the dude behind him. Or chucks it at the dude behind me, slowing down a creature just enough for me to get away to safety. Like, imagine getting chased by an aloe. I can't outrun an aloe, but if he poops on the aloe, I can just run, and the aloe can't catch me because it slows him down for like 10 seconds. It's also really helpful for taming. Like, if I'm taming a stego and I want to be less careful, bro can just throw poop at the stego and slow him down, and then once he's slowed down, you can just kind of walk around him with tranks. Honestly, it also works with RGs, but when it comes to taming, like doing the little circles around creatures like you can do, the monkeys, their accuracy isn't super good. They're better at straight lines. Are those weird Aquatica engrams learnable on the island? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I haven't even updated. I never updated my game when Aquatica released. I started the update, and it was like halfway done, and then I watched Syntax stream on it, and I immediately canceled it, and I haven't updated since. Like, I've forced Steam to say, or I forced Steam, no updating, I don't care, no updating. I moved a bunch of drives or like disk space around, so that way my ARK, even if it starts for whatever reason, even if it does start, it cannot allocate enough space to even start the download. So there's absolutely no way in hell my computer can download it by accident. So I'm basically pre-Aquatica. But the pre-Aquatica build that they have, honestly, I don't even trust it. I don't know if it even is like a true blue pre-Aquatica, or if it exists as like a kind of version of pre-Aquatica that they rolled back, but not really. I don't know. I just don't trust it, so I'm not touching it. It broke everything. Exactly. I was hearing mods aren't working anymore. Certain things on certain maps aren't working anymore. Some servers just stopped working altogether. People lost save files. And it was during a time when I was like halfway through a hardcore run on the island. And I was pretty far in that one. That's the one where I ended up dying after killing the dragon. I was like halfway through, and then that update came out. And so I completely canceled it. So I'm like, no way in hell I'm losing this save. Okay. So his name is going to be Tortellini. I don't think that's how you spell Tortellini, I'm gonna be completely honest, but it's okay. Ignore group whistles. I want you on attack my target. Attack my target. Sometimes he needs you to say it twice. Yeah, poop on him. Good. Dude, that stabbing glitch is so freaking, like, useful. It can be useful, I should say. It also screws me up completely in other occasions. If you guys don't know the stabbing glitch. You see how I wasn't doing knockback? Is there anything else to kind of showcase the knockback? Like, you see if I stab him... Oh, never mind. It's not gonna. Poop on him. This is why I love monkeys. Yeah! Get him, Tortellini. Let's freaking go, dude. No bolas or anything. Oh, there's a dodo bird. This is too far. But yeah, if you don't know, if you take your spear or your sword or whatever, instead of just attacking them directly, if you attack like the outskirts of their hitbox, whether you're like a certain distance away or you just aim like too far to the side, you don't actually deal any knockback, but you still deal damage. It's really nice for like trilobites when you stab them. You know how they fly, and you kind of have to like sprint towards them a little bit. If you do it the way I just did, that's never a problem. You could just keep on stabbing, and they won't fly away from you. And then you could, you know, re-aim back at them if they start going like, you know, towards the water, and you want to push them away from the water. It's really nice. Anyways, I've got RG now, which means let's go get some material. What are we taming now? Well, first thing I want to do is I want to get do a material run with Junpoi here. So my idea is I want to go to the top of the mountain that's right here. I'm going to grab some crystal and as much metal as I can get, because I want to get my spyglass, and I want to get as much crystal as I need for like 3 cryopods. I think that's 30 of them. Yeah, 30 crystal, because it's 10 crystal each. I would like some cryopods, because like my parasaur at the moment is just taking up space, and he's in danger just by being around. I'm probably gonna grab like, let's just do like 50. If not 50, then however much I get from these. There we go. 52. Perfect. Don't need poop. But what are we gonna tame now? So next thing I would like to tame is either going to be a Rex, or it's going to be whatever I'm going to do my caving with. So preferably a Thyla, but a good Saber would do as well. I was able to do all the caves with a level 75 after I imprinted. I tamed to level 75, tamed to level 15, bred until I had the level 75 stats, and then imprinted the baby. And from there, I was able to do all the caves that I needed to. I also need some Rexes. So I need to find some good level Rexes somewhere. I might go to, what's it called? Carno Island, do a little bit of searching. Probably not a lot. But I might fly inland towards the redwoods. Baryonyx are great for caves. They can fit in most of them without needing to be cryoed. A berry would be good too. Not gonna lie to you. That is definitely a good option as well. Thyla is great, but Saber is easier to tame in. You can get a huge amount of chitin. Thylas also get a huge amount of chitin. Not as much as Sabers, but the amount that I get from Thylas, I never need anymore. So the chitin's not a huge deal for me. I wouldn't say Sabers are easier. I would say that Sabers are more common, therefore easier to find. But when it comes to actually taming them, I actually find them a little bit more difficult just because they have such low health. You can usually kill them on accident. Or at least I kill them on accident. Without like a tranq rifle. And I never go for tranq rifle. Where's my raft? Did I leave it over here-ish? I think I left it over here-ish. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I was able to do it with a decent Thyla. Honestly, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm probably just gonna go look for a Thyla. Hide, fiber, wood, thatch, whatever the heck I need for a spyglass. I do need more oil because I'm gonna need that for a fabricator. Honestly, fabricator, the most important thing I make is scuba, and quite frankly, I don't even need scuba. Not for the brute cave. I think that cane, and because berry can regenerate very fast just by killing fish. Yeah, but for all the other, like all the caves, the only caves that have fish are going to be the underwater ones, and I already have one done. Gosh freaking dang it. Mother fricker. Dude, that is the second time a raptor has broken my stuff in this episode. And I'm gonna kill these seagulls. Okay. I just personally like Thylas. That's kind of the main reason why I go for Thylas. They're really good for the job, and, you know, they're relatively easy to tame. The most difficult about them is finding them. But once you have them, they're pretty easy. Plus, they like cooked meat. And cooked meat's pretty easy. I just find Thyla's easier. And better in most cases. Yes, you do have to cryopod them. It's especially annoying for the Cave of the Pack, I will admit. But their climbing walls ability makes them really useful for that cave because you could jump down immediately and then kill all the things there, run down a little bit, kill a few more things. Then you have to cryo him, but I like Thylas. I think Thylas are good for the caves. So that's what I'm going to be going for. Let's see if I can find... I'm going to head to Carno Island, and while I head over there, I'm going to look for some, like, oil that's close to the surface. Kind of like that one, but I don't like how close the jellyfish are. And sharks. I'm not going to go for that one, actually. Actually, there's another cave on land with fish. It's the cave behind the lava cave. Are you referring to the artifact of the pack? Because if so, yes, you're right. I guess I didn't think about that one. It has the mega piranha. But I never go into the water because with a well-placed grappling shot, or even with a Thyla, you don't even need a grappling hook. If you have a Thyla, you can... like, you can get to the, like, you jump into the water, kill whatever immediately comes up, like the Sarcos. Once you climb up that wall, if you get it at just the right angle, you can dismount right into that area, just grab the artifact and come right back. Or if you don't want to use the Thyla to climb up the wall, a well-placed grapple will do it. Some speedruns use just a parachute at a good angle, and you can get there. Like, there's so many better ways to do it than going in the water, in my opinion. I can't remember the last... I don't think I have ever done that cave by going in the water. Yeah, Thyla's a great choice, especially with bleeding. Yeah, the bleeding is a huge benefit for that. I think there is an alpha Carno over here as well. I might go ahead and kill him. Because if I can get like a good crossbow, that'll make taming a huge biddies here. So I'm gonna, okay, so that's the plan. I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna get the Karn. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill the Carno with Junt Poi. And then yeah, from there I'm gonna go see what I can tame. Now that the artifact's done, I've got like an hour to kill of just progress. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna make whatever progress I can make. Go to the right of Carno Island. Yeah, you're referring to this little island right here. This little island right here is safe. I'm honestly not too worried about him. Dude, what the flip? There we go. Okay, where is that alpha Carno? Because I killed an alpha Carno on my trike, but I'm pretty sure while I was here, I saw another one. Yeah, there he is. I saw him. I'm okay. Let's get that melee going. Grab that trank arrow. That's also one of the reasons why I don't ever do, or that I always do trank crossbows instead of trank darts, because you could just get crossbows so much easier, and the tranks you could just find on creatures, and the tranks are cheaper. It's just one narcotic instead of 3. Level 20. This will be easy. Come here, buddy. Dude, you're getting eaten alive by a Carno, and you're gonna focus me. Oh my gosh, again. Please just die. This is what I get for taming a level 25 RG. Yeah, Xander, I'm sure he's here. He usually announces when he leaves. Which, by the way, that is not an expectation. You don't have to announce when you leave, but I do appreciate, you know, the heads up. It's always nice to be able to say goodbye. 2 Tech Rexes. One is level 66, the other is level 48. Both not very good. Trying to get some good stuff at Carno Island. Hell yeah. I don't know if you're referring to like yourself, that's what you're doing, or if you're referring to me and that's what I'm doing, because both very well could be true. Oh, both of us. Look at us. We're so in sync. Okay, he's getting a little bit bloody. But this Rex wants to get in the way. Well, now that you said it, James. Remember the saying, what's it? Murphy's Law. Remember Murphy's Law. If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. There's one dude found my stone base when I first started, but now they're hidden and metal. Okay, that's good. Saw PvP videos by Xavi, Shane the Shadow, to name a few. When they farm, they always kill the solo players for their metal flint, etc. That makes sense. Kill the ones with the least amount of defenses. What level is the Tech Rex? This is a level 48, I think. Yeah, but he's also alpha boosted because of the alpha Carno. That's why he's hitting so hard. There's also like a level 62 further down the beach Tech Rex. I don't want either of them. Oh, there he is. Speaking of the devil. Honestly, can I just like go over here and drag him away from the alpha Carno, or from the Rexes? I can. There we go. Or no, that... Oh no, he's not coming. Okay, good. The Tech Rex deals more damage than the Carno. I know. That's how it was when I killed one earlier. It was an alpha Carno. He was dealing 32 damage to me. And there was a saber tooth. It was a 145 saber. He was dealing like 82 damage. 82 or 84 damage. Dang it. Tech Rex made its way over. But yeah, he was dealing in the 80s worth of damage while the Alpha Carno was dealing 32. Like, what kind of BS is that? Dude, this Rex is so annoying. Holy crap. I'm just gonna... Oh, the Carno's not aggro? Oh, there he goes. That's why the Carno killed me. The Alpha Carno boost the crappy dinos. Didn't know. Yeah, it makes them take 50% less damage and deal, I forget how much more damage it is, but it is a lot more. Like, watch, this Rex, he was dealing, what, 80 damage to me? I'm gonna let him bite me. 83 damage. Okay, so he's dealing 83 damage. So we're gonna see how much damage he does after I kill the Carno. Carno's gonna fall off the edge, that's fine. Oh no, he's gonna walk back up and turn around and get me. That's crazy. An actually smart Carno. Okay, this is messy. Gotta watch my stamina. Nighttime and fog time. Yay! Love that for myself. My monkey's trying to poop on him. Okay, there's the Carno dead. Now that the Carno's dead, 66, 41. Okay, so yeah, he was dealing twice as much damage. Because it's going to be based on the 41 damage. So yeah, twice as much damage, and they take 50% less damage. And I didn't even get any loot. What the flip? These Carnos are cheap, dude. First one gave me an apprentice bow. This one gave me nothing at all. Got an Alpha Rex and Alpha Carno. Gonna try to kill them both. Keep them separate because they will Alpha boost each other. They will Alpha boost each other, and you will have two Alphas dealing twice as much damage, as well as taking 50% less damage. You don't want that. Alpha boost, don't play around. Here's a Rex, level 15, I'm okay. That's the 60, yeah, 66. So I'm gonna kill both of these guys real quick. I'm looking for something at least like level 100. It doesn't have to be super good, just better than average. So long as you can get the boss done. I'm not really picky. Maybe the loot in the bag? No, it's not gonna be a loot bag. The alphas can just do that. No, normally it doesn't spawn in a loot bag. It goes directly to my inventory. And besides, you saw that I had the alpha arm as well as the bone helmet. Like, it definitely went to my inventory. There just wasn't anything in it. Dude, how much health do you have? Jeez. He's got to be on the brink of death. Do you know that you can put the torch on the saddle? Yes, I do. I just don't want to. The torch on the saddle is actually not as strong as the torch being held. Like, if I go like this, look at how much range my torch has, versus if I go like this, it's much smaller. Like, it's illuminating this rock right here, but you see it's not it's barely illuminating that rock. If I then go ahead and I hold it myself, you see it's definitely illuminating that rock and going even further. I will typically do that when I'm carrying other gear and I don't want to have to be carrying my torch. But because I am carrying my torch around, I'm not really worrying about it too much. Like if I were running around resource harvesting, but it was pitch black and I was walking around with my hatchet to like chop trees or something, I would put it on my RG and then have my RG following me. Something like that. There are circumstances where I use it, but running around Carno Island just killing stuff, nah. I want to do what gives me more light. Also, Thrival, welcome to the stream, dude. I don't recognize your name, so welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy. There are so many RGs. What the flip? Oh, I gotta be eating corpses because they eat that. 55, level 20, level 110. Okay. Okay, they're dealing a lot of damage. But there is a level 110 in there. I don't need a level 110, but I could use a 110. Nah, I'm fine. 25's good enough. Let me get that artifact or not artifact, that beacon. Alright, guys. 2 cents says this is an Ascendant Rex blueprint. 2 cents on the line. Ah, dang it. Lost 2 cents. Rex. Level 20. Dang it. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him real quick. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I was not ready. I was not ready for this. How do you get a whip? Do you see people with that? You have to have Scorched Earth, and you have to go to Scorched Earth because it costs sand. No, it costs silk. And silk you can only get on Scorched Earth. Well, you might be able to get it on other maps. Dude, what the flip? Tinks, go that way. Tinks. Oh, Tinks is dead. Okay. Well, rest in peace, I almost said Twinks. Rest in peace, Tinks. Bro, why does he have so much health? What the flip? There he goes. Honestly, Tinks was a bit of a liability. He was gonna die anyway. But it still kind of sucks that he died. Would have rather he lived, but not well. What more can you do? Dude, can you get on the boat? There we go. Yay. But yeah, the whips are really good. You just have to be on scorched earth mainly. At least that's where the thing was released on. So I know for a fact you can get it there, but whether or not you can get it on other maps, I'm not sure. I know you can get it on like Ragnarok. But in terms of story maps, I know Scorched Earth is one of the only ones. There we go. I'm gonna see if I can get that loot drop right there. But yeah, that's why I wanted to get cryopods, because if I had cryopoded my parasaur, he wouldn't have died. But alas. Unfortunately, I lost him. So now I have 3 graves that I need to set up so far. I have Valhalla the Phiomia. I've got Getsis the Sarco. And now I have, was it Tlisk? No, Tinks. So disrespectful. I'm forgetting names. Tinks the Parasaur. I've named something Tlisk in one of my recent playthroughs. That's why I thought Tlisk. Alright. Alright, let's go get that drop really quick. I have no reason to kill that guy. I wanted to try. I'm okay. Oh. That shotgun has better durability, I think. Yeah, because they're normally 300 shots at 100 damage. And then what was the resources? 55 polymer, 30 metal, 45 cementing paste. Okay, so less than twice as much, but... yeah, no, never mind. It's like, it doesn't look too bad, but then on second look, I'm like, actually, yeah, that is kind of bad. Ooh. I'm gonna try to get that beaver dam. Oh, shoot. What level are these beavers? We got a level 55 and a level 150. Are you the level 150? You are. So I kind of want that 150 actually. I'm going to pull up the taming calculator really quick. Casteroides, level 150. 23 tranks. That's not bad. If I use Majo Berries, it's gonna... Holy crap. He takes 10 minutes to wake up, and it's an hour 16-minute tame with Majo Berries. Yeah, I'm not taming that. I do not value wood that much. In the inventory, how do you see the information like to craft something, the resources needed? My game is hidden. It's this little button right here, toggle tooltips. You could turn it off and on. When it's off, you see I don't have that anymore. When I have it on, I do have it. And then also, if you'd like, under advanced settings, there's no tooltip delay. I always have that turned off or turned on. Because normally it's like this, where you see how I have to... If I go like this, it's not gonna do anything, but when I hover over it for half a second, that's when it like pops up. I don't like that. I like the instantaneous. So I like no tooltip delay turned on. So that way I could just look directly at something super fast. Whip and scorched earth, as you will need silk. Yeah. You don't need to go to Scorched Earth. You can do Ragnarok. I think Valgero has Silk as well. But in terms of story maps, yeah, I'm pretty sure the only one is Scorched. But maybe you can get it in other ones. I don't know. I'm not taming a frog. We gotta tame the 150, but the Thyla, I don't think we can tame both with this much arrows, so I'll go with the Thyla. Oh, 100%. Thyla is definitely... best option. Press G on your computer and put the mouse above it. It shows you everything. Yeah, G is also just a hotkey for the toggle tooltips. Got attacked by a bat. What the hell? You did? Above ground? That doesn't happen very often. I remember the last time I got attacked by a bat above ground. On Fjordur, yeah, but the island, no. If you see a male and female sheep, it's very handy, the mutton. Oh, dude, 100%. But you also need veggie cakes to tame them. So, unless you want to go through the effort of getting veggie cakes. I personally don't like doing veggie cakes because it's annoying. So I never actually end up taming any. I just find them and kill them. Honestly, I want to make a cryopod, pick up my dude right here, and just dip somewhere. I do need to kill a duck, though. I'm kind of done living on a raft. I'd like a more permanent base. Here's a berry. If he's high level, I'll tame it. 95, I'll tame it. Berry Onyx, level 95. Raw fish meat, it takes 25 minutes. He needs 60 of it. No narcotics, though, which is nice, but really bad taming effectiveness. Ooh. 17 shots with a crossbow, 12 in the head, if they even have headshots. The reason why that's an if is because I'm pretty sure some headshots are only available in ARK Ascended. It can be affected by not chain bolas. So chain bolas are not an option. I want that. Which means I have to build a little bit of a trap. Because I'm not comfortable taming one on foot because they are too agile. True prime fish. Yeah, I'll have to kill some saber-toothed salmon and sickle their bodies. Vox Fizz, welcome to the stream, dude. Just coming to say hi. Well, I appreciate you. Going to bed. Well, dude, hey. I'm glad you stopped by, dude. You have a good night, alright? I'll see you one of these streams. Take care. Let's make... They can fit on a foundation, right? I think so. That's stone. They can fit through double doors, but not regular doors. Okay. So my trap is just going to be one foundation and then 4 door frames. Hopefully he can't break out of it. Appreciate the humbleness. For taming a berry with a trap because I know my limits. Well, thank you. Scrape the prime fish meat off whales. Dude, I'm not about to go looking for a whale just for some prime meat. I'm gonna kill a saber-toothed salmon. It's just way easier. Like, yeah, I'll get attacked by a whole pack of them if I'm not careful, but I'd rather get attacked by a whole pack than spend loads of time looking for a freaking whale. I'm okay. If I get it far enough on the beach, I should be able to search the entire river without him, like, unloading from the trap. Actually, I can tranquilize him before. He's level 95. How many tranks is that? It was 17. I have 20. We're good. I can pick him with an RNG, I think. Let's see if this works. What are you? Oh, a horse. Okay. You just need one stage of door frame. Okay, that's what I did, so I'm glad I did that at least. Can I pick him with RG? I cannot pick him with RG. Okay. So, let me demolish this real quick. Come on, Barry. Oh, raptor. Oh, we used to be able to? Oh, I gotcha. Maybe that's why I thought... Horse, get out of the water! No! Barry, come here, bud. Does he not aggro on birds? Where he at? Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Oh, I thought he was coming. Dude, what the flip? Oh, there he is. Yep, he is coming. Okay. Easy. There we go. Oh, I'm melting. 17 tranks. Can I get headshots? I cannot. Okay. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, heat wave, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, one more for good luck, and he should be down. Let me just go see if I can get it. Oh, there's a saber-tooth salmon right there. What level are you, bud? Level 75? Okay, one shot's not gonna kill him. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, let's go. They're just delivering more. Let's go. I needed that. There any others? Mega Piranha. That might be one right there, but I can't really tell. Yeah, that is one. Here he comes. If you can craft a sickle, it would be great so you can get prime. I know. I've got a sickle. I always craft a sickle. And that's why I was killing the saber-tooth salmon, because I know that you can get it from the or get it from them. Because sharks don't drop it. I know you can get it from you can't get them from Plezies. Can't get them from sharks. What creatures can you get it from? I know from, like, Moses, maybe. Can't pick Hesperornis? That's stupid. It's okay. Oh, you're all good, dude. No, not everybody carries around sickles. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So I don't blame you. I'm just gonna wait a little bit before harvesting the fish because I would like to let the berries starve a little bit. I get more organic polymer. Okay, 18, 20. Okay, how much daily can I get from that? Almost a full set. Nope. Okay, I need to be really careful. Because I can accidentally kill myself by eating organic polymer. I need 20 of it, and it takes 8 minutes, 21 seconds. Honestly, I might be able to harvest this now. There's 9. Oh yeah, it'll last plenty of time. I just need more. There's 3 more. Where did the other guy go? Here he is. There's 5 more. So that's 14 total, I think. Need to go get more super fast because I don't want him to be eating raw fish meat. Might have to. I didn't realize how fast he ate until I had already given him some. I'm gonna be completely real with you. Aw, dang it. I just attacked twice. Okay. Salmon. Here's some more. Carno. Make sure you have enough before putting the fish on your berry. It's fine. I don't think he's going to eat too fast, so I think we're good. But I do appreciate the reminder. Oh, dang it. I think the piranhas might have just eaten the bodies. Oh, no, they didn't. Wait, no, they did. What the flip? Gotta get the body quick. Alright, there's 3 more. Honestly, I don't think I've ever done caving on a berry. I know they work well. I've never done it myself. So it's 5% per, which means he needs like another 8 total. He's got 5 total. Oh, it just went down to 7, so I need 2 more to fully tame him with raw prime fish. I'm gonna stick that up there and put my sickle far away because I don't want to accidentally. Actually, dude. Polymer. There we go. Because I don't want to accidentally eat it. I thought that was a salmon for a second, but it was a dilo. Those are coelacanth and piranha. You are a level 20 Sarco. Definitely useless to me. Here's another duck. A flip. Yes, get him. My monkey is so based, holy crap. Let's make me the... Oh, I need more fiber. Aw, dang, dude. That's how... That was actually a crazy pull. 18 fiber and a single grab. That right there, 14 polymer. That's going to be enough for 1 cryopod. This right here should be enough for 2. At least. This should give me at least 224. Blood. Oh, dang it. I got distracted and I didn't end up getting the prime meat that I needed. Dang it. It's okay. The berry will tame out. Not full, but it's alright. As long as I have him. And he got pretty decently far without getting messed up, so I'm not upset about it. Berry saddle. Pretty cheap. And I could do a little bit of leveling on him, and then I'm sure he's gonna be fine. Am I gonna continue the story maps or just the island? My goal with the series is to do the island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Gen 1, Gen 2, all back to back on a single character. And if I die at any point, then I have to restart the island. So I'm trying to do all of them back to back. I keep on jokingly calling it the Helena Walker challenge because it's basically exactly what Helena did. Went to every single map except, well, I guess technically she went to Gen 1 and Gen 2 if you count HLNA, but yeah. My goal is to beat all of them hardcore. One character. I have 32 polymer. I can actually make up to 4 with that. Which would actually be really freaking cool. But I don't know if I have enough oil. And I need a supply drop somewhere nearby to craft it all before my thing expires. My polymer. There's a tech stego though. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no, my goal is to get through all of that. It's always fiber that I'm lacking, dude. What the flip? Oh, I got plenty of oil. Yeah, I'm good. From those tech creatures that I've been killing. This is going to be crazy and awesome at the same time. Oh, dude, it's already been crazy and I haven't even left this map yet. Okay. I'm going to name you, Steve. Okay, so he's not actually super fast in the water. I thought he would have been faster. Okay, he does auto harvest when he kills. I'm not a huge fan of that. I do remember that. Or at least remember seeing it. But yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. I'm really excited for the full run. Oh, and he can jump. Let's freaking go. Took your advice and separated them and just face tanked the Alpha Raptor. That's good. Yeah, no, when it comes to alpha creatures, you always want to take them one by one. Because they will completely screw you over. Yeah, let's get this these cryopods crafted real quick. So I need that. I'll just grab all my crystal, all my oil. I have all the polymer on me, and I just need hide and I need fiber, which I can grab super fast. No, Steve, stay. All right, let's look for the nearest. Yep, there's the beacon. That is the nearest beacon. Okay. Barry's following me. Not anymore. See? We vibing. Thank you, though. I almost didn't notice it, honestly. I noticed it last second. As I was getting ready to fly away. As I was flying away. Okay, there is an aloe pack. That's a little bit scary. They're pretty dang close, too. I should be fine, I think. But, gotta keep an eye on them. We're just gonna chill here. How's y'all's day been? Mine's been pretty good. I wish you started this series in the start of the summer. I actually started this series. When did I start the series? My very first live stream. I have it privated at this point. Or not privated, but it's like unlisted content. Live. My very first live stream 41 streams ago was May 19th. So I have been doing this since May. This specific attempt... This specific attempt is episode 2. Anytime I die, I have to restart, and anytime I restart, I just say episode 1 again. Instead of continuing. Okay, but 4 cryopods, that means I can actually pack up my trike and my berry, and I can go find a place somewhere like more inland to actually set up base proper. Damn it, it will be so hard, but I like it. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. I haven't really gotten super far. You know, since May, which was January, February, March, April, May. That's the 5th month, so June, May, June, July, August. I've been doing this 3 months now. Well, September, 4 months. Yeah, it's been fun. Just difficult, obviously. Where are my cryopods? Why are they in my folder? I had a panic attack for half a second. I know why. It's just the way that I did it. It's just weird. It's okay. Yeah, dude, I'm really glad you're liking it. At least you like the idea of it. Pretty sure this is like your only stream because if I remember correctly, I don't think I've ever seen your tag before. If I am wrong, I do apologize. Actually, no, you did say earlier that you're new. Never mind. Scratch that. I appreciate you, dude. Okay. How much of this can I get in here? Okay, I'm gonna throw away a bunch of the thatch because I don't need that much. Don't need charcoal. I'll throw away the spoiled meat. I'll throw away the raw meats. I'll throw away the crystal. I can get more. Wood. I can get more. Thatch. I'll throw away because I can get more. What can I live without? Is there anything else that I'm missing? Stone I can live without. Let's melt that down real quick. So that way I get the weight reduction on it. Yeah, you do. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how I forgot in like half a second. I don't have a great memory. It's okay. Bro, so freaking overweight. Jeez Louise. Yeah, so I guess we're just waiting on that to finish. Let's take that. Don't need the raw meat. There. You're good. Good. Just waiting on that now. Probably the thing that weighs the most is gonna be the metal ingots. I don't need that many narcotics, I guess. 10 pounds. It's not a lot. I'd be wasting a lot of material. The hide weighs little to none, so I'm not gonna throw that out. Fiber is easy to get more of. Flint's easy to get more of. Throw away the raw metal. Dude, it all adds up so fast. I don't need 10 pounds worth of flowers. Also, I'll just throw all of them out. I'll get more when I need it. Oh, dude, you're not annoying me. Don't even worry. You just saw your lives and didn't believe that you'd restart just after you almost defeat the island, and it creates huge respect from me to you that you are a man of his words. Well, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, I do restart from the very beginning. It's rough, dude. I've taken some of these losses pretty dang hard as I come across them. Like the Thyla one absolutely broke me for a little while. I was like, dude, this is so stupid. The one where I died because I glitched for whatever reason, and I dropped from super high up. I even like cheated in and brought myself back. But as I'm like running around doing my stuff, I'm like, dude, this... Yes, it's unfair, but the whole point is to conquer the game despite it, and it's just... Even if I complete it, it's not gonna sit well with me. So I'm trying my best to do things like as legit as I feel is required. So yeah, no, it does mean a lot when people appreciate that. I don't want to toot my own horn. All I'm saying is that it does really mean a lot to me when people acknowledge that. But yeah, no, you're never annoying, dude. Don't ever feel that way. The only thing that I will ever find annoying, by the way, if you're in my chat, this is just a thing in general, I guess. But if for whatever reason you are condescending in any way, that's like the one thing that I appreciate the least is condescending. That one you will you will annoy me. There will be a little bit of beef. But just don't, be a prick and you'll be fine, dude. I don't get that vibe from you, so you honestly don't even have to worry about it. Actually, I can throw some stuff into the monkey. The monkey cuts the weight in half. Let's throw in... He already cuts the metal in half, so that's okay. How many of the narcotics can I fit in the monkey? Oh, he's not gonna cut that in half. The flip? I thought he cut stuff in half. Never mind then. It takes a lot of time in real life, but it's okay. Not giving up is a big reason that you'll do it. Oh, 100%. It's not a matter of if I will do it. It's honestly just a matter of when I'm gonna do it. Because I'm not going to stop until I do it. The issue is just it's gonna take forever, dude. Like, it's gonna be a huge pain in the butt. You know, be a decent human being, share knowledge, not disrespect. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you tell me something that I don't know, dude, I don't understand what you don't want me to do because you're not 100% English. Oh, I got you. Sorry. Condescending. It's like when you belittle somebody. Like, obviously, if I'm doing this hardcore playthrough, I know the game pretty well. I've been playing the game for 10 years. I know the game pretty well. If there are some things that I just don't know about, I do appreciate, like, heads up. I really do appreciate it. Oh, like that right there. Kane is freaking awesome at this. The monkey has the weight when you are wearing him. It'll be full weight in his inventory. Okay, dude. So, hold on. So if it's 10 pounds right now, or that's the 50 pounds right there. If I pick him up, it's going to be 25. Yeah, Kane, you're freaking awesome, dude. I love you. That's freaking awesome. But yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate it when people give me information that I need. Like that. That's freaking awesome. But if you're telling me, like, common stuff that any person who has spent any amount of time in this game knows, like, hey, you know you can actually make tranquilizing arrows, and those are good. It's like, yeah, you're probably just being stupid, but I don't appreciate that kind of talk because it's like, dude, come on. I obviously know something like that. Or if you try to, or backseat gaming, like, if you're going to be like, oh, you should do this, then this, then this, then this, then this. Like, I appreciate ideas, but at the same time, I do like to play my own way. So, to some extent, yes, I appreciate it, but it can be overbearing, and I will say something if it's a bit overbearing. I'm not actually gonna fly out yet. So yeah, no, 100%. So long as you're not an asshole, like, you don't even have to worry. Even backseat gaming, it can come from a place of wanting to help, and I appreciate that. It's just when I know how to play the game, obviously I don't need somebody telling me exactly what to do and how to do it. I like ideas, but yeah. Thank you. Yeah, dude, of course. I just want you to know that, honestly, if what you're doing right now is all you're going, like, if this right here is the absolute worst of your talk, dude, you're never going to annoy me. Like, ever. You don't even have to worry about annoying me. The only thing that does annoy me is entitlement / belittling, condescending, whatever you want to call it, and to some extent backseat gaming will annoy me. But if I understand it's coming from a place of wanting to help, I can let it slide a few times, but I'll say something. Now when you tell me you're old in game that makes you more comfortable, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've been playing this game for like 10 years. 2015-ish. I say it a lot. I feel like pirate software. You know, I used to work at Blizzard, but no, I have been playing the game for a while, and so I do know a good amount about the game. If the fact that I can tame stuff on foot really freaking comfortably is any sign of that, then, you know, so be it. But yeah, I just don't like overbearing. Even if it's meant to be helpful, like, you know, I appreciate it, but I also know the game well enough to know it's, you know, basic stuff. If I'm not doing something that I said that I would be doing, either I've forgotten and I would appreciate a reminder, or like Kane here reminding me that you have to pick up the monkey for the halving weight. I really appreciate that. It makes it that's really helpful. I needed that reminder. I like that. So long as it's like a helpful reminder or just an idea, then hey, I'm cool with it. I know the game since 2016, but I've never played it because I haven't bought a PC, but I will like in 2 years. Oh, gotcha. So you've been with the game for a while, just not like officially played it yourself. That's cool. Dude, I love this game. It's a great game. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Okay, I got it. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I do have a tendency to ramble. But anyways, I have reached the 3-hour mark. And that is going to be where I call for this episode. Yeah, but I know like 95% of it. Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying. You don't have to play the game to know everything about it. That's why there's some games that I'm never going to be able to play. I'm going to be completely like to be completely honest with you, just because I've seen so much about it. TTFN. I don't know what that means. TTFN meaning ta-ta for now. I've never heard that before. Well, ta-ta, Kane. I appreciate you, dude. Ta-ta for now. Yeah, I've never heard that. That's so cool, actually. I didn't know that was a thing. That's like TTYL, but it's more like formal. It's like, I actually feel like Tigger says it a lot. I never watched Winnie the Pooh. I'm going to be honest with you. As unfortunate as it is, I have not watched Winnie the Pooh. It's my favorite special and so underrated. I mean, I wouldn't say it's underrated. I actually learned this just recently. ARK's like one of my regulars. He stops by pretty often. He's pretty chill. Courage. He was telling me that this game is number 3, I think, in terms of video game sales across the world. I honestly didn't believe him, but bro sent me a freaking link to the Wikipedia page on Discord that said like it is like the 3rd most selling game. I'm like, dude, what the flip? Like, hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Discord. I'm gonna swap to display capture so you guys can see this. Actually, I'm gonna turn that off for a second in case you see private DMs. And by that I mean whatever servers I'm on, I don't want to expose other people. Oh no, we good. There's cheap. Here we go. Let's go like this. Here we go. Qua. I don't want to dox Courage either. But yeah, look at this. It's a weird font. I don't know what the deal with that one is, but yeah. Minecraft 350,000 sales. GTA 215. Wii Sports 82 million. ARK Survival Evolved 79 million. It is the 4th most selling game of all time. That's wild. Like, I never would have guessed that. Isn't that crazy? Like, yes, it's a good game. But what the heck? That's nuts. It's actually nuts. Anyways. I can ramble for so freaking long. my goodbyes can take like 10 minutes. So I'm just going to close my eyes and say goodbye. It is crazy, dude. I had no idea, but it's on par with Wii Sports. That's crazy to me. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Hardcore Ark Survival Evolved. Guys, we've gotten so much done in one episode. I got my RG, I got my Cunning artifact, I got a Sarco, and then I killed the Sarco on accident. I got a berry, which is going to be good for caving. I'm going to do the caving as soon as I can, as soon as I get med brews at least. Once I get med brews, then I can start doing the caves. I will need grappling hooks for like artifact of the pack. I don't know what a berry can fit in, but I'm sure he can fit into more than a Thyla can. And then I need some Rexes. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much good. I need that. I will need to advance technologically to get rockets for the snow cave. I will need a fabricator as well as stuff for gas masks at some point for the swamp cave. I need to figure out if my baryonyx can actually handle the swamp cave because I don't know if he can. Other than that, we're kind of chilling, guys. Like, I got a really freaking good start. All I need to do is get those artifacts with the berry. And then prepare for the other artifacts. Get the Rex. Get a Daedon. Get a Yudi. You know, all the stuff that I need for bosses. And we're pretty much set. I know that's like saying I got pretty much nothing done, but there's not very much to do, which that's kind of true. It is really easy to beat these maps. But yeah. It's dark, so let me do this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. It would mean a lot. I really like seeing that you guys like these garbage, this absolute slop that I'm serving up almost every weekday. If you want to see more of this kind of nonsense, do consider subscribing. See you, Leo. Take care. But yeah, do consider subscribing, ring that little bell if you'd like. You know, it's up to you. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would appreciate it if you did. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at somewhere time between 10:30 and 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So hopefully if you guys watch this after the fact, you'd be down to come chill out, hang out, just talk about God only knows what. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, if you're watching the VOD after the fact, leave me a comment, leave me a suggestion, whatever the heck you want to tell me. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you guys have to say. But yeah. Subscribe the first day you watched. Hell yeah, James, let's freaking go, dude. You'll try to watch them all. Well, I appreciate that, Leo. For this playthrough, I only have, like, you know, these two episodes, like this one and then last episode. I'm pretty sure I have a playlist on my channel. I have a couple playlists. Let me pull it up really quick on this site, my second monitor real quick. If I go playlists, Hardcore Attempt 3, I'm going to delete that one. And then Hardcore Attempt 1, or Hardcore Attempt 2, I'm going to turn that to Hardcore Attempt 1. This one I'm going to delete as well, actually. So I only have one playlist right now. That's Hardcore Attempt 1. I'm just going to put the ones that I make a genuine decent progress. I'm going to put them in a playlist. So my very first one is going to be on there. That's Hardcore Arc Attempt 1. It's not technically Attempt 1. That was like Attempt 3, but that's going to be the one that I got furthest on. And then I'm going to make another one for the last one that I made it really far in. I'll do that after I'm done streaming. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let them bed bugs bite. If they do, bite them back. All that jazz. And yeah, take care. I will see you tomorrow night. Take care.